All right, so we're back again today looking at some more cards that are at good times to acquire, basically sharing the strategies and cards I look for when I'm trying to either get a card I think is going to do well in the long run or a card that is going to do well over the next year or two that I can flip. So we are in 2025 sets, so we'll start with Journey Together, Destined Rivals. We'll have some Prismatic in there, and yeah, we'll follow up after that. So let's get started. Right off the bat, Pikachu. So this one's unique, of course. It's an all gold card, triple gold star. For me, I think these are undervalued, especially on how hard it is to pull them. And then you factor in that it's a Pikachu, so hard to pull. It's a Pikachu. It's crazy, but Prismatic is going to be 2 years old here coming up. Is that true? Maybe that's not true. Fact check that, but I think it's coming up on 2 years old here in November. But let's take a look. Peaked at 819, way off at the early pop, but ever since then it's been kind of roller coastering, and it's sitting at $415. But look at this gem rate, 25%, really low. That's kind of notorious for Prismatic, not a good gem rate, especially with all this crazy color. So easy to get a scuff or a scratch. Only 3,000. I think this is an amazing card to invest in. I don't think I have any of these yet, but I think I'm gonna go out and grab a couple. Would not be surprised if this is a $1,000 card by the time it cycles out. Let's go at another really, well, this is a chase card from Journey Together. It's Lily's Clefairy. The art is awesome. There's gonna be some Lily fans, there's gonna be some Clefairy fans. So when I look at this, it's the chase card. That's why I like it. Also a good art, also original 151 Pokemon. So it's checking 3 boxes there. And it's $450. So for a chase card with a gem rate at 30% and less than 5,000 of them, I know it's a new set, but this is exactly when you want to buy. Look how level this is, right? Crazy. So nice stability, because you know what comes next, right? The rise. And then if you're not in for the long run, you can flip it. Otherwise, chase cards always do well. So let's go look at another Prismatic card. So I just want to compare the Umbreon to that Clefairy, right? Look at this. Already just kind of almost a linear growth with a couple cups. Looks like it's forming resistance again. This is over $5,000 though, right? This is a crazy chase card. Gem rate under 30%, 5,000 of these. Do I have it on here to say, yeah, this is a great time to buy it at 5,000? No, but I do have it on here to show. Look at how it's levels and how it's leveled off in the past, so you never know. All right, back to Journey Together. I think this is an amazing art. I would not be surprised if this ends up being top 5 most valuable cards from the set, if not even top 3. But the art is amazing. It's original 151. PSA 10 though, look, it's kind of ripped. You wanted to buy back here in mid-February when it was sitting at 150. Now it's doubled up to 300. So kind of missed the boat on this. But let's compare it to Wailord, right? It is not an original 151 Pokemon, so there's a big difference there. Probably more Articuno fans, but the art is amazing. And unlike Articuno, which is ripped, this is very slowly increased. So it's still a pretty good time to enter. It's only $162 for what I think is going to be a pretty good card. So it's the time to buy on these other sets when they're not popular, when no one's talking about them, when the price is flat. That's exactly when you want to go buy. All right, let's compare a chase card to a chase card, right? We already looked at the Umbreon. The big difference that I know right off the bat is 57% gem rate on the Mewtwo. Wow, almost double of Umbreon's. And look at that, there's 12,000 of them out there. So the pop is double, the gem rate is double. I still think this will be a $3,000, $4,000 card. It's too amazing. It's still hard as beep to pull one of these. I don't know the exact statistics, but I think it's like 1 in 1,200, 1 in 1,300 packs to pull one. That's a ton. But look, this is not too much movement on these. A good time to buy would have been back here in like January, December, but it's not a peak, far from it. It looks like it hasn't had a rip yet, so I think it's a good time to get in. 1500 could easily just rip back up to 1900, its previous all-time high, but high gem, high pop relative to the other chase card. But I do love Destined Rivals. You're going to see a crap ton of Destined Rivals cards on this list. Here's another super undervalued card at 572. Sure, the gem rate is higher, sure, the pop is higher, but look at how it's nowhere near back at its all-time high. It's hard to pull these SIRs, right? Mewtwo is 1 in 1200, 1300. This is the same. It is not original 151, but it does check the legendary box. The art is awesome, and it's a much better time to enter. Let's see what else we got. All right, Moltres. So this one checks the legendary box, but also the original 151, also the amazing art. Same thing though, look, higher pop, higher gem. Much better entry point though for an SIR. Good time to buy. So I love Destined Rivals a lot. I loaded up kind of, I don't know, here-ish. So pretty much the same place we are now. It's hard to fall on the sword perfectly, but I just saw a downward trend and I was like, there's no way these cards are gonna keep going down. Finally, they turned around. I think even if they print this into the ground, which they might, it'll still be amazing. This one's crazy to me, 350 for what I call a Nidoking and trainer art. Like, you got Giovanni, you have Nidoking, original 151. It's an SIR. High gem rate though, crazy, high pop. Here we go, finally we get a little bit of a contrarian play. This is up to $400. It's a beautiful, beautiful art, right? The blues are amazing. It's Psyduck, it's Misty. You're gonna have fans of Psyduck, you're gonna have fans of Misty. It's only an illustration rare, so a little bit easier to snag. But look, gem rate 30%, so much harder to get a PSA 10 on this Misty Psyduck than it is the other cards that we've seen from Destined Rivals. Is it a good time to enter? March 4th would have been a great time to enter, 200 bucks ago, but it's not like going parabolic, right? We don't have a logarithmic run, it's just kind of linear. I think it'll keep running that way. But you can see the depth of Destined Rivals. Wow, it's just such a good set. All right, here's another hyper rare, so another gold card. You can see right why I love it. Look at this. Pretty static, not much movement here. This was all the way up at 600. High gem, high pop, same things. Broken record here. I love the art, actually. I think gold cards will have their time in the sun eventually, just like everything that people quote-unquote don't like because it's new and different, whether it was tag team or rainbow cards, or the list goes on and on. I think gold cards, especially this one, looks cool. I mean, I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan, so we got the purple and gold. Maybe I'm biased, but I like this card in an entry point, sub 200 for a Mewtwo. Yeah, I like it. Crobat, same thing. Crobat and friends. We got the whole evolution line back here. We got a Rockets Grunt or whatever. And real stinker, which is kind of surprising to me, but great time to buy. $200 for a PSA 10 of a SIR. It's like, anytime if we're vending, anytime any of these cards come across and I have an opportunity to buy them, I would love to buy them, especially at this price. Okay, finally a different graph, right? A lot of those other cards have been kind of going down or barely trending up. Here's something. Another Misty card. We got a Lapras here. Awesome card right off the bat. Same thing as before. Original 151. We have a Misty. We have a great art. But boom, it is ripped. So it would have been great to buy back here, $200 cheaper in January. The signs were there, right? Pretty flat, a couple of touches. Even up here, right? Another more chance, but probably don't want to enter now. It is 25% gem rate though, so pay attention to that. Much harder to get a PSA 10, just like the other Misty's card, Misty's Psyduck. So I think that's all for today. So some common themes. We had a lot of original 151, a lot of looking at the chart and looking for patterns of flat or mild growth as a good entry point. And then we also had some chase cards, and we also had some gold cards, some hyper rares. So just kind of targeting some other angles that people don't find popular. And we'll probably do another review, and then I think I'm going to go back and check out some other cards by eras in the past. So let us know if you ever have any requests of anything. We can always do a video on it. Thanks everyone for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. It means a lot to us, and we really appreciate you supporting our small channel. And stay tuned for more awesome Pokemon art and investing deep dives.